Hi ladies, I just wanted to jump on here and give you a quick update. Well, it might not be that quick because I do have some baby wipes to show you, but I'm going to try and make it as quick as possible because I don't like to really make very long videos. But first of all, I just wanted to tell you how everything is going with me. I am currently 15 weeks and 5 days. Yay! I'm feeling great. I feel wonderful. Every once in a while I might get a little bit of headache, and that started like a week and a half ago. I think it's really tension headache because it's like in my temples and in the back of the nape of my neck. And it's usually like at the end of my work day. So I think for me just sitting there looking at the computer and not moving around enough and not stretching and different things, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm sitting with good posture. But I really think that's the reason why I'm getting the headaches. Also, too, the other thing that's going on is that I'm having a lot of stretching and growing pains and some round ligament pains. I do then feel them from time to time on my sides, like it's a stretching, pulling like pain. And then when I go from a seated position to standing up, if I do it too fast, my inner groin area, it feels like not really painful, but uncomfortable to walk. I don't want to waddle yet, but when I first get up, I feel like I'm waddling until, I get, I guess, whatever needs to stretch or move or whatever, and then I can walk normal. I did have a doctor's appointment yesterday, and that's with my high-risk doctor. Well, he's my only OB that I see, so went to see him. Everything went well. He measured my stomach, and with the measuring tape to see the fundal height, which is the height of your uterus. And mine measured at 20 centimeters. Now I know I do got a little bit more plumpness that I was had prior to getting pregnant, but he was still saying that he really thinks that being that I'm measuring big, because like I said, I'm measuring like I'm 20 weeks and I'm only almost 16. He said that could possibly be because of my my fibroids that I have, because I do have 3 fibroids. So but he said there's nothing to be worried about or anything like that. I don't have gestational diabetes or anything to where you would have to worry about there being a large baby. So everything looked good with that. He also did an ultrasound while in, every other week, because I go every other week to see him. Every other week when I go, they always do an ultrasound every single time, which I love because I'm always able to see the baby and see the progression of how he's growing and different things like that. And but the only thing that I don't like is, like I told you ladies once before in a couple videos back, is that the images are very blurred. So I do believe it's because your ultrasound machine that he has in the office is kind of old, and he's basically just checking for the length of the baby and to see if there's a heartbeat and movement. He doesn't really get into much detail. So, I guess it does its job, for what he needs it for. But I'm going to show you some pictures of our little baby boy. Here we go. And he was measuring yesterday at 6 weeks on the dot. So this is a picture of him measuring the femur, and everything looks great. This picture right here you can't really see, but those were his hands. He was kind of moving or whatever. I told you the pictures are very blurred, but it seemed like he kept waving, so he tried to get an image of him moving, like waving his hand. And then this was his heart rate, which was 158. So everything looks great with the baby. I will have a real ultrasound anatomy scan on the 25th of this month. So I'm really, really happy and excited about that. I can't wait. Me and my husband can't wait to do that. And I hope the baby doesn't cooperate so it can take a long time. But anyway, I just love watching the ultrasounds. I love it. Even watching some of you ladies or some of the other ladies that's on YouTube, I love watching ultrasounds. I don't know, just the miracle of life is just beautiful to me. I just love it. I'm loving being pregnant. Yes, I'm loving being pregnant, every minute of it. And I really think that's because my pregnancy is pretty much uneventful. There was a couple little hiccups where I had a few scares, but everything worked out. The next week when I would go back to the doctor, everything was fine with my test or different things like that. But as in feeling good and everything, I feel great. I feel really, really good, and I'm thank God for that. Let's see. Oh, what I'm still on my endometrium progesterone suppositories. Originally, I'm supposed to just take them up to 16 weeks. So when next week, next Tuesday, I will start having a progesterone shot, which is called Makena, that the doctor has to administer, or one of the nurses have to administer once a week in my buttocks. So it's just like the PIO shots. I had to ask him then, does he want me to stop taking these suppositories? Because I'm not sure, because he had put a prescription in for 3 refills. So I want to make sure that he wants me to stop taking those. I hope so, because I'm so tired of those things. They are so messy, and I'm just so over them. If I could do PIO shots and that was it, or just the shots, I would do that. I would rather do that than do suppositories, because I just can't stand them. But anyways, especially twice a day too. But anyway, so what else is going on? He did want to put me at part-time. He wanted me to drop my hours down to 6 hours a day instead of my 8 to 9 that I usually do. I did go ahead and take the letter that he had given me, but I can't do that. That is something that I can't do at this time. If I go to a part-time status, I will lose my insurance coverage, and when it comes to an open enrollment time, which is at December, I won't be eligible for insurance, and we definitely need the insurance. My husband and I make too much to be able to get Medicaid, so I will definitely need my insurance. Also, the other thing is with New York State automatically gives you 6 weeks of short-term disability leave, and that's what most of the women use when they go on maternity leave. But I also pay into long-term disability, which will pay you up to 6 months. And the reason why I did that, just in case at the end of my pregnancy, if there's anything that happens where the doctor wants to take me out of work early, or prior to going into labor and different things like that, I want to have that extra time. I want to have the extra wiggle room and not have to worry about financially that it's going to be a burden. So if I go part-time, I won't be eligible for that either. So I'm staying full-time. I am going to work as long as I possibly can and work a full-time shift. I do have a desk job, and it's pretty laid back and easy. I am in marketing and sales, so I have a really laid back job. My employment is very understanding of everything about going to the doctors, and if I ever need any time off, and also too they're very family oriented, so there's usually no problems or issues or anything with my job, and I love that. Let's see. So what I'm going to do right now is show you some of my baby buys. A couple of these items we had gotten as pre-baby buys, and but there's only a couple things that I have as a pre-baby buy. But we're going to show you what we got so far. It's not too much. But first of all, I want to show you what we've had for almost 2 years. These little tennis shoes, yes. We got them at a yard sale for $1 each. And they were like brand new. They're a little big right now, so it's gonna be a while before the baby's gonna be able to wear them. But we've had them for quite some time. And I'm sorry, I'm looking over at my grandbaby. She's in here and I just want to make sure she doesn't start getting loud or anything. But anyway, so we've had those for quite some time. The other thing that we picked up, my husband is a New York Giants fan, and we got this onesie, my first New York Giant tee. So he really liked that because I got that when we first found out that it was going to be, we were having a boy. Um, you know, babies always need these t-shirts, the ones that snap up and have the little hand thing so you can put over their fist and stuff so they won't scratch themselves. I love these. And also just some onesies, some Carter's onesies. Some more little one sleeve onesies. I got this before we knew what we were having, so that's why I got it in gray and white. So I do most of my baby shopping at TJ Maxx and Burlington Coat Factory. And the reason why that I do that is because at this time of year, they have a clearance going on a lot of their summer clothes. And our baby is going to be born at the end of April, beginning of May. So a lot of things I said, well, let's go ahead and get right now because it'd be a lot cheaper for us to get it now while it's on clearance than to wait until, you know, that time. So I got what I could get right now for him for, you know, spring and summer. Here's another little onesie. I actually got this from Target. This one and this one. World #1 bro, because my son is so happy that he's going to have a baby brother. But these were only $2.50 each at Target. So I'm going to have to start going back to Target and check out their clearance. Because I'm a clearance fanatic, y'all. I'm going to let you know. I love clearance. I love clearance. The other thing that I got was this cute little shirt, button-up shirt, with these pants. And these are adorable. Look, the little shoes to match the shirt. Yes. I had to get it. It was so adorable. I thought it was so cute. And this came as a whole set, but the shirts came off. This is Polo. I got this from Burlington, and believe it or not, this whole set that I'm about to show you was only $8. And it's the jeans with this t-shirt and the polo shirt. That all came as a 3-piece for $8. That's what was on clearance. So I love that. And lastly, what I have is our hospitals here are United Health, and this was in our I went to the thrift store and I got a swaddler. And these things usually cost about $20 or so. $1. So I'm happy I got that. But that is all I've gotten so far with my baby buys, and we're gonna go back and one more thing, the little Jordan little hat. I paid 99 cents for that at Burlington. That's all we got for right now. But what I will do is come back on here when we buy some more things, because we plan on getting some more things this weekend. And I will come back on and let you see what we got. Also, too, I will update you with anything that's going on. I'm going to try and make these videos like every 2 weeks. Like usually when I go to my doctor's appointment, it's every other week. So I'll try and make my videos, my pregnancy videos, like right after I go to the doctor and stuff. So I'll have something to report on. But as for now, that is it, ladies. I'm sorry that this video was so long, but I did want to update you with everything and show you my baby buys. I want to say love you to all you ladies. Thank you for all my subscribers and my new subscribers. And I'm praying for you all. And I thank you all for watching my videos. And I do appreciate your comments that you make. But as I think that's it for now. I will talk to you ladies soon. You have a good evening. Smooches.